part 2 of restoring these wheels. Let's check out how they were. Okay, they turned out actually pretty good. Nice.
It's Modelo time.
Modelo time? Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start working on these. Sand them down, clean them down, and get rid of the curb rash. But I'm gonna do that off camera. But on this one right here, I'm gonna show you guys how to use the Bondo metal reinforcement. It has two like small little bends, but I'm gonna try to perfect it. I've done it on one wheel before, but let's see how they turn out on this one. Alright, so first things first, you gotta make sure you kind of level it out while sanding. Make sure it's straight. And then on the outside, you want to make sure where your bend is, you want to make sure it's nothing but metal. If there's paint on there, there is a slight risk that it won't hold the metal Bondo, metal reinforcement Bondo. So just make sure you shave everything. Make sure the top is level too, because obviously if it's not level, then it's going to have a little bump right here. So I'm going to continue shaving this off, and then I'll show you guys how to mix the metal Bondo. Alright, so we have our metal reinforcement filler here, and then we have our liquid hardener two. And we're gonna go ahead and scoop some, put some on here, and put that liquid, put like 3 to 4 drops on the reinforcement filler. And then we gotta make sure that this band over here is cleaned off. I'm gonna clean it off with alcohol, and then I'm gonna show you how I apply it. Alright, so I got the metal reinforcement on right here, and clearly I am terrible at it. I am never good with this freaking crap stuff.
You have potential! You have... Oh boy.
See right here, you always want to put excess amount because you're going to sand down anyway. Alright, so the wheel went ahead and dried up, but I did redo the metal reinforcement filler. I put about 16 drops and about 2 scoops. 2 to 3 scoops of the metal reinforcement. It dried up a lot faster. Usually it dries up in like 20-30 minutes. It's been about 30 minutes and it did dry up. All right, now what you want to do is go ahead and sand it. I recommend doing it with sandpaper because the gun is way too aggressive. So I'm gonna go ahead and sand it down, and I'll show you guys the final product. So you can see right here that it is a little bit better than it used to be. It's not a huge bend anymore. You want to go ahead and put your finger over this, and if it's nice and smooth, hey man, you're on track. And then just make sure you smoothen this side out as much as possible. Make it replicate like the top side. So I mean, not bad. Just need to do this side and the bottom, and then move on to the other side. So you see how ugly that looks, and then how beautiful and much better that side looks. So yeah, I know I'm not no expert, but the thing about this channel is you have to give it a try. Anything you do, just give it a try. Try your best, do your research, and eventually, you know, you'll perfect it. This is my second time using that metal reinforcement. I messed up again, and I perfected it. I feel like I'm getting the hang of how to use it, or how to paint. Definitely painting this time went a whole lot better than the last time when I painted some GSRs and used the metal reinforcement, but this time I feel like a lot more confident. So repeat what you're not good at, and you know, eventually you're gonna get really good at it. Alright, and here is the final result. Obviously I am no expert, but it came out pretty decent. Obviously you can see that there's still excess amount, so I'm going to try to shape that as close as possible to the inside. and then you'll see the difference when it's painted. Alright, went ahead and finished this one off with alcohol. Now we're gonna move on. But look at this bad boy right here. Oh yeah, baby. 3 of 4 done. The other ones are over there sleeping.
Why are you sleeping?
And yeah, you'll see the difference, guys, once I apply the primer on this wheel. Those bends right there aren't gonna be as noticeable. Alright, here we have it with primer on. This is 2 coats, and as you can see, on one edge it's kind of noticeable. On the other, not so much. Alright, here we are after 3 coats. And once again, you can barely tell that one over there. And then this one over here, a little less honestly, but not bad at all. Gonna do a clear coat, and then I think we should be done. Just gonna hit it with clear coat, and I'm gonna reiterate what I used, put it all in front of the table, and then you guys can go ahead and buy what you need to buy. But man, results are fantastic. We'll see how long they stay out, and yeah, so next slide. All right, so while that dries up, let's go ahead and talk about what I used. All right, sanding paper. 60 is what I started with to get the really hard scratches out. Then I went to 120, then I used 600 to really give it that nice clean finish. On whatever else, I used the Scotch. I'm not sure what grit this is, but it works a whole lot better than using the actual sandpaper. So this just used for curb brush, and this used on the face. The metal reinforced filler and the hardener. Use that if you have a big curb, you hit a big curb or whatever, a big bend, use that. Then we have water, degreaser, and alcohol. Alcohol, clearly Walgreens. Purple Power you can find at any auto store. And these 3 paints, I use white, I use clear coat, and I use 2 times primer. 2 times primer supposedly is the best. But guys, ooh, wheel. But guys, thank you for joining me today. Learning how to paint the wheels. I mean, like I said before, always give everything a try and never give up. You might not be the best at it, but you know, trying it over and over again, you will definitely succeed. Well, I'm gonna be posting every Sunday for sure. I'm not sure when I'm gonna put on these wheels or what I'm gonna do with these wheels, but I'll see you guys next Sunday, and peace out.